setting up your YouTube webpage, you can make it as colorful as you want. Usually people just put one picture in and then they have it multiplied across the screen. Well, if you go into your YouTube site, go to your webpage and you go into your account, you know, where you click on your name, go into your account and you will find all your controls for your web page. Go to where it says multiply. Don't multiply, just have one picture shown. Usually that picture will just show directly in the center of your YouTube web page, and you probably can't see it because all the YouTube stuff's on top of it. Well, I'm going to show you how to make one picture show across your entire page on YouTube. Creating your own web page on YouTube is very simple to do. We're going to go over the simplest of programs that all your computers have, and that's the Paint program. P-A-I-N-T. As you can see this recording. Now, you have to get the size right. To produce a picture for your YouTube web page, you need to reconfigure the virtual paper on your Paint program, and you do that by going up to Image. So you take your little arrow, you put it on Image, go to a little box called Attributes. I'll lift it up here where you can see it. Now you see where it says width and height in pixels. Now for a YouTube web page, you want to make your width, change that to 1000 and change your height to 3000. Press OK, and that will change your whole size in your Paint program. That's your template. Anything you put on that will appear on YouTube, on your YouTube web page, from top to bottom. So at this point you want to go to your YouTube web page and decide where you're going to put those variety of different boxes. Your subscriber box, your favorite box. You can move them left or you can move them right, or you can get rid of them altogether. If you take your mouse and just draw whatever you want on your page, it's going to appear in your YouTube web page as you show it. Now keep in mind that on the top of your page, approximately, I'll draw it with a red circle, right about here is going to be where your video is going to appear. Over here is going to be your listing of videos. Over here is going to be your information. So you have this neat little spot right here in the bottom part, running from there to all the way down, this space in here, in which you can put anything you like. Try to keep it as close to the top as possible. You may, after you post it on your YouTube web page, you can go back to your Paint program and readjust where you put your pictures or where you put your drawings, etc. depending where you want it. Paint program does allow you to import drawings. If you go up to Edit, Paste From, at the bottom here in Edit, Paste From, that will take you to your picture site where you can select a photograph of anything. I will take a picture of a moon and bring that picture into your new web page here. You put it anywhere you like, but make sure, and you may find that you can only do this through practice, make sure that you put it to the right of your YouTube web template. Put in as many pictures as you want. Now, try to keep it as simple as possible. You have only 256 Ks to work with, but you want to press Save As. Now you want to put it in your pictures file, but here's the thing. You're going to be given at the bottom here, after you put in your title, let's call it H, you want to go to GIF, GIF, or JPEG, but I recommend GIF because you want to cut your file size down. It has to be below 256 Ks. The more imagery that you put on your white colored web page, the more Ks that you're going to be using up. So if you keep it simple, keep it small, and remember, it goes in the bottom right hand side, your pictures and your images. You know, just fool around with it, experiment with it, download it to YouTube. Let's see if I can focus. This one I have for YouTube is 232K. This is my web page for the Chan Nakajima site. Okay, this is my image for my YouTube web page, which came about by a lot of trial and error and downloading. It's 232K, but it's very filled. Instead of a white background, I went for black. You can use any color you want. If you're posting any imagery, it's just around the edges. Ignore the top part, and you can see where the information is provided over here in this area. But I decorated the central piece. This was all mine. And here's where the video plays, and here's where the type of videos that you have are located. And you can make this on the paint program if you try through trial and error. Now remember, this here, the pixels on this are 1,000 across and 3,000, and up here where you'll see on the YouTube site in this area, you can take a color scheme if you want, but you know, just fool around with the color schemes and modules and find what colors you like to use. You know, practice, trial and error. Save it in a GIF file. GIF files, GIF, are shorter than JPEGs. So that's about it for the YouTube webpage. Hopefully you can figure that out. But as I said, it's a lot of trial and error. I must have did about 30 downloads before I found exactly what I wanted. Okay, on the next episode we talk about joining the YouTube partnership program. What is it exactly that they're looking for in a partner?